I have a section of records called Stars Who Think They Can Sing, and here's a little look of them, at them I should say, and at the end maybe I'll play a couple of cuts of some of the songs. Start off with Tully Savalas, and this is just called Tully Savalas. Another one by him, it's called Telly. He does songs like If, You and Me Against the World, Without Her, You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, oh boy. Next is Silver Throat, Bill Cosby Sings. He does songs like Bright Lights, Big City, Aw Shucks, Hush Your Mouth, Mojo Workout, Place in the Sun. Another one is Where Does Love Go, Charles Boyer, famous French actor. And he killed himself after his wife died. Does a few different songs, Autumn Leaves, Gigi, I Believe, Where Does Love Go, all in a French accent, I'm sure. Another classic is William Shatner's A Transformed Man. He's played Captain Kirk. T.J. Hooker is on Boston Legal. All songs are individually, it's a theme, I guess. It's like a musical, I don't know, the way he says it, it's like it's an artistic thing, let's put it that way. Some of the songs include Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, which is considered one of those out there classics. Of course we have the Leonard Nimoy album as well, The Way I Feel. Some of the songs I don't recognize, Both Sides Now, If I Had a Hammer, Sunny. Yes. Richard Chamberlain sings. He was TV's Dr. Kildare. He's actually got a half decent voice. He's had a few albums out. Love Me Tender, theme from Dr. Kildare, It's a Lonesome Old Town, etc. The Rock Hudson album, Rock Gently. Yeah, this was an interesting find. See some of the songs he did. Nothing I really recognize. Interesting album. Of course. Oh, he sings the songs of Rod McEwen. Yeah, if you want to call it singing. The Jack Palance album. Good old Jack. He was in City Slickers and obviously like hundreds of different cowboy movies in the 50s and 60s. I didn't know he could sing until I found this album. I still think he can't sing. A lot of country songs on this, none that I really recognize. Next is the Chevy Chase album. This is a classic. This version of I Shot the Sheriff is just really out there. And a lot of other interesting comedic songs. The Brady Bunch album, this is actually a reissue. They do that famous song that is out there on singles. We Can Make the World a Whole Lot Brighter, I think it is. They also do Me and You and a Dog Named Boo. Day After Day. Baby, I'm a Want You. For all of us that love the Brady Bunch. The Donnie Most album, he played Ralph Malph on Happy Days. This is from 1976. They really insist on the bottom that he can sing. You'd have to listen to it to make your own choice. There's no real songs that I recognize on here. They all seem to be written just for him. Jerry Lewis Just Sings. That's very debatable. I mean, he belts them out, but oh god, does he belt them out. The Odd Couple Sings, Tony Randall, Jack Klugman. See this album quite a bit. It's an interesting show. The movie was the best, of course, but the show wasn't bad. Their version of You're So Vain is hilarious. It's worth listening to. Don Johnson, Heartbeat. Of course, Nash Bridges and Miami Vice and Melanie Griffith and all that. Bruce Willis, The Return of Bruno. It's actually not a bad singer. Can really rock out. Just Under the Boardwalk. Lose Myself. Secret Agent Man James Bond is back. Must be an original thing. Another John Travolta. I've shown you before the sealed one that I have. Can't Let You Go, it's called. Bensonhurst. And he does the theme from The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, which is a really classic movie. I think the girl in that died young, from what I remember. What year is this from? 77. So right around his days on Walking Back Carter. Vincent Edward sings, star of the TV show Ben Casey. He actually has a half-decent voice. Kind of a Vegas lounge act, if that's what you want to compare it to. As Time Goes By, Stormy Weather, Unchained Melody. And those are just on side 2. Cheryl Ladd album, Beautiful Girl from Charlie's Angels and then Las Vegas recently, where she played James Caan's wife. The only song I know is I'll Never Love This Way Again. I think that's a Dionne Warwick song. The George Sanders Touch, Songs for the Lovely Lady. Try Little Tenderness. As Time Goes By, that seems to be popular. I think he killed himself back in the 60s or 70s. Liza Minnelli, the singer, You're So Vain. Again, debatable. Somebody I think that's got more hype than ability. She does You're So Vain, it's bloody awful. The Charo album and the Soul Soul Orchestra. Gucci Gucci. There's a bunch of stuff I don't recognize. And we've got John Davidson, who used to host Hollywood Squares and a bunch of other shows. You know, he's like a lounge act, really. And here's the Burt Reynolds album. Ask Me What I Want, it's called. Comes with this beautiful insert that you can open up. Whatever. 2 pictures. Woohoo! For all those women that love the Burt. See what he does on it. Nothing I recognize. Interesting album. Anyway, what I'll do now is maybe I'll put on a clip or 2 from some of the albums. So here's a bit of the Burt Reynolds.
Lions and apes, towel capes, Captain Marvel flying, skipping ducks, building blocks, and Joe Palooka fighting, kicking cans.
Here's some of the Jerry Lewis.
Your baby with a Dixie melody. When you croon,
That's enough. Here's some of the Donnie Most from Happy Days. Here's the Brady Bunch, Baby, I'm a Want You. The final song, because I'm running out of time, is Rock Hudson doing Jean. From the prime of Miss Jean Brodie, a movie.